Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Dak going to start out going to the air. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
2 big runs here to start this game. How about the offensive line? They came out firing. Great leverage, great punch to get this thing started.
And now this unit on the move already. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Elliott. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Brown. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another 1st there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. On fourth down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
A run there with Cook not going to accomplish much. Call it no gain. Second down coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. We're scoreless after one.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to Cook out of the gun. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Cousins to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Osborne. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw, Cousins. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that goes to the goal line. If you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Anthony Barr brought him down. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins got his man complete over the middle. It's Osborne. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Cook is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Play action now, Prescott. He's got his man, it's Gallup. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. On 2nd down, Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Now Prescott on 4th down. Open man Lamb. It's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Now Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he is caught by Lamb. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Throwing. Prescott. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Prescott. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Elliott trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Sean McKeon punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Nwangwu now from his end zone.
What are you doing?
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as the series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Vikings 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
It's crazy.
Complete to Dalvin Cook. Fumble on the play.
Fourth down, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11 now. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Hey, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Touchdown! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Vikings 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Ezekiel Elliott.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Prescott off play action.
2nd and 4.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
Complete to C.D. Lamb. A gain of 15. 1st down, Cowboys.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down mark.
That shit don't work. See what they for real. Same person. Have to beat the fuck out of him.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
That one complete to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 38.
10 seconds. Snap, red. Red, yellow, ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua, that's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Open man is Noah Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Well, they picked up the 1st down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
And it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 7-7, our score after one. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua firing quickly, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. 3rd down here.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Tua. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, 34 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete here.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Prescott to throw it. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. A great pick, kicks return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Tua going to run the sneak. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage,
trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert to about the 26 here.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Tua. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. On the right side open is Gesicki. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Shot, 17. Yellow. Got it. 6, Madden. Row, 52.
On play action, here's Tua. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. And get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll line up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Prescott on 1st down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To the air again, Prescott. Over the middle here to Brown. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Marr is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Prescott now. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott from the gun. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll throw again. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down throw for Prescott. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To throw is Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. From the red zone now, Prescott out to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Prescott yet again. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Running on first down is Mostert, but he can only manage a yard, and that's about it before he's tackled. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Yellow.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Steps away to his left. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
3-3. Black dot. Steel black. Blue striking.
Now Tua. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Tua. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18.
Shot 17. Ready?
From the gun, a run with Mostert. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive. 2 for 2. A run with Mostert up the middle. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So fourth down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to...
And, my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins insert... EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. To the air right away is Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Throwing again on second down. Brady. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Slot man moves right. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Brady to throw again. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bryant. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Watson. Bryant has it. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. To throw again on 2nd down, Watson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll run with Chubb. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Watson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Chubb. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Brady to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Again, it's Brady. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Brady. And it's caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Russell Gage, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of the defense.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 46. So after the INT, it's Brady. Complete right side to Otten. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Throwing again on second down. Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Airing this one out for Evans.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mike Evans.
Get the fuck out of
51
here.
yards. And the Bucs have moved out in front.
Double coverage though.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score
Damn,
14-7.
He ain't even jump for it. That bitch fell over his shoulder.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone.
Oh, get the fuck on!
And he returns this to the 22.
Yeah, I was supposed to go get that bitch. Ain't no way.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Brady,
That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On 1st down, Watson.
What the fuck?
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage
shit,
right
Lord.
there. There weren't really any throwing lanes.
It's not that bad. Why they acting like that?
2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Yeah,
To
like
throw
this.
on
Oh,
2nd
you
and
did
10.
it.
Watson got an open man. It's Schwartz.
No, I
And this
said
is
you
going to lead
made
to
it.
another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40. Again, it's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Get the fuck out of bounds.
He's going to get this down near the 25. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
Oh,
he's going to go down here, a
this
sack.
bitch.
They push him back to the 34. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. After the sack on 1st down, Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in this 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the 1st interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe.
Get his ass. Yes, sir. I knew it. I fucking knew it. They didn't give me that bitch.
Myles Garrett.
What
He's
the
the one
fuck?
that got home and takes
What
him
the
down
fuck
for
is
a
this?
loss of 9.
This shit is crazy,
So
bro.
2
The nigga
quarters
is
down, 2
in the
remain.
motherfucking
Charles and I
end zone.
return after the break.
Oh. The nigga in the end zone, bro. I sent everybody. I knew he was going. Man, get the fuck out of here. Alright. I see how it is. It's because it's Brady.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gutton, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8 and able to get this out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty
swear,
sure
I swear.
from the deep.
He's got a man.
Damn.
Touchdown.
I swear if he didn't catch that bitch. I swear if he didn't catch that
They
bitch.
didn't even get a chance to
I was
settle
gonna
in for
punch
that
a hole
drive.
through
A
this
quick strike
motherfucker.
of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study
No,
was
this
behind
shit
that
weak
they
as
saw
hell, I
something
swear.
that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good.
Bro, because it ain't no way that
shit
should
Just
be
looking down at
happening
the
like that.
sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Throwing now is Brady. He's got a man complete. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You're about to make a fool out of
Mike
me,
Evans. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
That nigga tried to make me look crazy.
Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. To throw is Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
Oh,
they
my
take
God.
a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Pulled in at the 24. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game...
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by
What?
Johnson.
And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
I hate this game, bro. This shit
Now with a
weak as
1st and 10
bitch, I
At their
swear.
own 22. After the interception, here's Watson. He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So how about that for a chain
I don't know how to
mover?
play
They're all
this
the way
shit,
down
but I know how to
inside
play
the 40
football.
now for 1st and 10.
Not for real.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Oh, my
Got a
God.
man. It's Brown.
That's a
They'll
dot.
be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Should've sacked me.
A give running right is Chubb. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Third and 2, Watson.
Oh, what?
And now Watson throws
That was me,
another
though. I can't even say
interception.
shit.
Mike Edwards picks it off.
Boom! You supposed to put that
And
in
the
the
Bucs are
hospital.
going to take over once again At their own
Oh, my
37-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play.
Oh, yeah.
We saw
This shit weak.
him out and offer a personal thank you.
I be on that shit, bro. I be on that shit, though. If the nigga was, you feel me, like in a good position, I understand. I be literally on this.
One out for Evans.
Oh, go get it. Thank you.
And it'll be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Yeah,
so
nigga.
Moving the ball well, trying to open up a
Hell
two-score
no,
lead
that
here
shit
in the
was
third
not
quarter.
going like
but
that.
now, potentially, a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball.
He was
down
supposed to
the
intercept
field,
it off
things
the,
are
you
looking
feel
up,
me?
But it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Why the fuck all my
Trying to
motherfucking
shake off the
receivers
interception
slow
from the
down?
last drive. He'll look to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And his pass is intercepted for the
How
fourth
is you a better
time today.
receiver than my
Picked up
receiver?
by Jamel Dean.
Oh, yeah, get on his ass.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the football back as time will run
He's supposed
out.
to
in
intercept
this
that
third
bitch with his
quarter
bitch
play.
ass. Nigga is
So
lame
it'll
than
be
a
a change
motherfucker
of
on this
possession
bitch.
on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching
Shit,
the
weak as
NFL
hell.
on
I ain't
EA
gonna lie.
Sports.
This shit we did it well.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Looking deep for Julio.
What?
And look at this.
I'm in front of him.
They needed. It's intercepted.
This shit.
John
This
Johnson
shit
with an
crazy.
INT. Well, he's
I'm
gotta
in
have that
front of
run,
him,
doesn't
though,
he?
bro.
There's
You
no
know
doubt.
it.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to
Oh,
step
you a
on
real
you,
one,
partner,
man, 'cause
but
that shit
let's
was
go ahead and
weak,
run
I
this
ain't
one
gonna lie.
together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that
I'm
penalty?
so confused.
I'm gonna give you a chance. Get that bitch
On
back.
first down, it's Watson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Coming.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe
Them
they have
niggas-
enough legs underneath it.
Them niggas
Mechanics might
coming,
have
I ain't
been
gonna
off.
lie.
Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. On 2nd and 10, Watson.
Better not let that
He'll
bitch
get this
catch
one
it.
to Cooper, complete.
Ah!
And they're gonna get this down to about the 37. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. From the gun, here's Watson.
Come on, gang.
Is
Come on,
incomplete.
gang.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see
Man,
them try
hell
and push
no.
it deep downfield.
He big as a
Facing one
motherfucker,
possession
too.
deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
What happened there?
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Watson looks to throw again. It's caught by Bryant. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this
get
game.
that bitch
Offensive
off.
line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability
Get up.
to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That's good. The completion there for
we
7
go.
yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just
You
understanding
know I'm going for it,
situations and
nigga.
then
I
having
gotta
to
go
execute,
for it.
Isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them
I mean,
get
I don't
there.
got to,
And they rallied and made the
but
tackle.
I'm going for it. Oh, he fucked up.
Desperation
He
time.
fucked up.
Watson on 4th down. And this is caught. Touchdown.
You got a lot of time, though.
Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. The York on now for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Damn, what the fuck is you doing? Vacuuming the mic?
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
I was on his ass, though, I ain't gonna lie.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Not that time, man.
Pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack.
Oh,
going
bitch.
across the formation, there's Otten with it. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. And this is caught by Amp.
Oh, yeah!
And this is picked up.
Oh, yeah!
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And in for the score. They return it. And they
That is crazy.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Brady's throw complete to Otten.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw, Brady.
Catch the ball!
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Picked up by John Johnson.
And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game.
Sick.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one
They
of those
almost made me
overused
lose.
phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now it's Watson. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
Imagine if that nigga had fumbled.
At this point in the game.
I could just kneel it, but I ain't gonna do that.
The Browns send out their punter now.
You gave me a chance, I'm gonna give you one for sure.
Punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
As this offense takes
about to throw it over the middle.
Last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle
That's
to
why I
making a
didn't
huge play and
understand why
stealing
you
the
was
momentum. So you know they're riding
about to
high
throw it
right
over the
now,
middle.
and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Brady to throw.
Now he fucking manhandling Myles Garrett. That shit is sick.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
What you gotta
He's been able
do?
to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
4 seconds, what you gotta
I think he
do?
looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown.
Needed
With
that.
zeros on the clock. And an extra point
Needed
will
that.
send
That
us
was
to
clutch though. I ain't gonna lie. That
Brandon,
was
we've seen
clutch.
this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Now for the
Oh shit!
extra point.
Hit it! 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 Oh yeah!
They got the desperately needed on the final play, but the PAT is no good.
Let's go!
This one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal.
Wow!
I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was, and as dramatic an ending as we had,
Wow.
the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by that press conference on our way out the back door here.
Yeah, just
What
slow
they
down the
mean?
plane for us, all right? We got to get an answer before we go.
Never playing with them niggas again. Them niggas suck. Do you hear me? Suck. Who did I play with? The Bills. It's my team. I don't fuck nobody else because they ain't green. Yeah, I get it in. It's me on my team. Yeah, let me get on the beat, boy. Oh shit, you know what niggas doing with the Eagles, man. What is niggas doing with the Eagles, man?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Oh yeah, we gonna hit that.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The personnel there, Tight shit. Shit, I'm gonna go here. I don't think, you feel me? I'll explain why I went here in a minute.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
To throw again on second down. Hurts flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Hurts.
We about to get. Oh!
This is caught by Watkins.
This shit is crazy, bro. This is why I don't play this shit. What the fuck?
They're able to convert
Shut
on
the
3rd
replay,
down,
bro.
and that sets up a 1st and
Please
goal.
show the replay.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast
Please
he could
show
run
the
in the
replay,
open
bro.
field. But
That
if there
shit
were,
was
he
crazy.
silenced those thoughts there.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right?
Come
Big
on
pass
now.
play. Get the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
What you was thinking?
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man. Complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
I know that, man.
On 1st down, Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side.
Better back the fuck up, nigga.
Begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to giving up a huge play with one of their first tests.
Better back the fuck up, nigga.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On play action, Allen.
Oh, throw the ball, son.
Coming, and he's taken
Throw the
down.
ball.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
You better back the fuck up, nigga.
Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis, 27
Oh,
yards.
man.
And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them
might
with
have
one of
missed.
their own. Extra
Better back the
point by
foot,
Bass,
nigga.
up and good. And we are tied at 7.
On time out.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Boom!
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
We need to check in personnel. Because I feel like I understand his game. You feel me? Like, we need to check in personnel.
At the line, this Philly offense
I feel like
I
get it.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last
time. I feel like I
don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Out of there. What?
And they're able to work this
across
midfield to the 48.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Stop playing. You're going to have to get crafty.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 33. 7-7, our score after 1.
He ain't gonna play with his ass, though. I'll tell you that. Man. You know what I'm saying?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, shit, you missed the touchdown.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
19 types.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts.
Yes, sir. Get on his ass.
Down he goes.
Get on his ass.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yes, sir. Get on his ass.
Once again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Back deep, Naheem Hines.
Who the fuck told you to do that, gang?
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
See you later.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
The second of their
wasn't
timeouts.
so smart.
So as they
now,
take it over,
was it?
We step aside. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Confused.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They run again on 1st down. Cook. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Ooh, with a juke. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And now they'll throw with Allen. Touchdown! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Hurts.
The Sanders has got it complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Bro, what?
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 24, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Right back to Singletary on second down. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Takes it to about the 37.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Singletary again. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Allen now on first down. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They run here with Singletary. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Allen now looks to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Disastrous outcome there on 3rd and goal. They lose 9 yards on the sack.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
He's going to look deep for Watkins.
What the fuck?
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights.
On that shit, like, right on fucking right.
Incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
Keep that in his hand.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to
How
him.
does he hold on to that, bro?
Extra
It
guys
is 8
rushing the
niggas around
quarterback,
him.
twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. On 1st down, Hurts. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Let me switch! The fuck?
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Buying time to his left.
Yes, sir.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust. And
yes, sir.
It turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They go right back to Singletary. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense.
Too bad it's too late, my boy. Too bad it's too late.
Don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little
accept
bit,
my apology.
it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So
accept my
situation,
apology.
you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play.
Do you accept my apology, sir? Lord, he thought he was about to.
And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
What the fuck? Do 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 do.